Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. And my word of wisdom for today is I'm going to speak about being emotionally naked. I'm going to speak about being emotionally naked. Emotionally means in a way that relates to a person's emotions. In a way that relates to a person's emotions. That's emotionally. The definition of naked is unclothed, undisguised. Unclothed, undisguised. So when you hear that kind of verbiage this morning, getting emotionally naked, where are you at with that? Where are your emotions at this morning? We all have emotions. That's a spiritual, that's a human thing. We all got emotions. And they're in and they're out, they're up and they're down. We're happy and we're sad. We have joy, we have peace, we fight wars within ourselves. We all have emotions. So where are you at with your emotions this morning? Are they all over the place? Are they pretty solid? It's okay either way. I mean, because we all have emotions. And once again, how naked are you with yourself? I'm talking about emotionally naked. You know, I've been in the mental health business for a very long time, 39 years to be exact, 39 consecutive years. And I've worked with the whole combination of things, abuse, depression, rape, a whole dynamics of things in these 39 years. I've also trained over 1,000 counselors. So I have a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about and seeing how emotions deal with people, how people deal with emotions. And I think one of the hardest pills for us to swallow as a humanity sometimes is to be able to get emotionally naked with ourselves. Because wherever we go, we take us with us, ladies and gentlemen. As I was doing my walk this morning, even if you're married, you're with yourself all the time. You're not with your spouse all the time. That's real talk. So how are your emotions when you're by yourself? And this is something that only you would know. I'm a lover and a believer that we all need each other, sincerely speaking. But there are walks in life that we have to take by ourselves every day. I do believe that healing is an inside job, not an outside job. Nobody can heal for you. You got to heal for yourself. And a lot of people have a real difficult time, once again, getting naked, getting unclothed, getting undisguised with themselves. So I want to encourage you, if you're struggling with that, confront it so that you can continue your healing process. One of the things that this quarantine has manifested for a lot of people, working from home, so forth and so on, they've had to deal with their own emotionally naked issues at home. Some things they had been avoiding, putting it on the job, putting it on sports, putting it on this, putting it on that. So once again, you're with yourself all the time. Can you imagine if you're with yourself all the time and you don't love you? I didn't say like you, and you don't love you. If you're with yourself all the time and you love you, congrats. It's all a part of human development, I like to call it, ladies and gentlemen. But to get emotionally naked, once again, in a way that relates to a person's emotions. A lot of people are in the grave because their emotions were very fragile. A lot of people are locked up because their emotions were very fragile. A lot of people are walking the planet right now because their emotions are very fragile. Some people looking to fight somebody because their emotions are very fragile. So I want to encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, for those of y'all who are walking in your destiny, your emotions are solid, they are peaceful, congrats. I want to encourage you also, don't be afraid to get naked with yourself. And once again, I'm talking emotionally naked right now. Because when you can get emotionally naked and be unclothed and undisguised, that's where healing takes place. Sometimes in life, we don't heal until we are cracked. Have you ever been walking and you see grass going up through the pavement? You're seeing grass in a crack going up through the cement. So in that darkness, in that crack, that seed that grew up through this pavement, grew up through the concrete, we got to get cracked to grow. So I want to encourage you to continue to grow. If you got some cracks that's going on, continue to grow, continue to birth them. Growth is silent. It's not arrogant, it's silent. So I want to encourage you in your life, be not afraid to get emotionally naked with yourself. Please, ma'am, please, sir, it's so very, very important. Because once again, a lot of times we perpetuate certain things we've heard for years and have not what I call PTO. We have not peeled the onion with it. Y'all have all heard the verse before, to thine own self you must be true. And people say it all the time. But let's peel the onion with it. What does that mean to you? To thine own self you must be true. How true are you to your own self? From when you know that you're true to your own self? Where will you know you're true with your own self at? So we got to stop this mimicking stuff because it sounds good, but we don't peel the onion with it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an inside job. It's not an outside job. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, be not afraid to get emotionally naked with yourself. Please, ma'am, please, sir. And remember not to forget, this is a day that you never seen before, and this is a day you'll never see again. So maximize your time today. Be grateful to be among the living. Don't take it for granted. Stay up, stay strong, stay humble so you don't stumble. Peace.